The fire is lit, and all that was is cast to the wind. We are committed, he and I, my brothers and our legions, all humanity's futures bound together in this circle of blood. We are all the storm now. The Imperium will fall.
The Death Guard, in league with creatures, spawned from the hellish realms of the Emperor.
The White Scars will hunt down all traitors. There will be no mercy.
All is blood, and the screams of change. Anarchy is this age's king. We fall apart and this war slips from our fingers to spin into oblivion. 1,000 battles. 10,000. 10 times 10 times 10,000. To bring about the new age. All of the certainties of the past torn down. All the beliefs that made them turned to ashes.
Such shall be the fate of all tyrants. The liberation begins here and will end upon shackled Mars. The gears of war will grind the eagle to a bloody smear. And then we shall reclaim the galaxy. You no longer feed from plates borne upon the backs of the conquered, but must now taste the ashes of defeat and humiliation.
War on every front, stretched across time until none can know when the final blow will come. There is no disaster, for all disasters serve me alone.
The valley was alight with heavy weapons fire and bolter rounds. 2 rhinos were smoldering wrecks, and a land raider burned fiercely from its engine compartment. The traitors' return fire was intense. A stream of shells and blasts that seared away the concealing mists. Detonations racked the boulder-strewn hillside where Xenos poured fire onto the Imperial fists. They refused to take shelter, proud to stand their ground against this enemy. The explosions tore through the squads, slaying dozens. No mercy!
Kill them all!
Their guns spoke in thunder.
Raise shields. All power to shields and locomotion.
Shattering the grill and rupturing fuel rods. blood, and it was fire. Never once flinching from the fight, putting aside the nature of their foes. This was the war in Microcosm. The battle for ideology and fidelity become action. Each side believed that they carried the sword of truth, and with that weapon they were justified in the acts they committed. Brother against brother, loyalist against traitor, rebellion against conformity. Ultimate victory would grow from 1,000 small battles like this one.
Casualty estimates are sketchy.
Tell me.
Rough estimate is that 75% of the Legion has already been lost. Losses may be as high as 90%, Lord.
The kill would come next. They had his measure, and his life was now counted in moments. It was nothing short of overkill.
In moments, the city is aflame.
He broke into a loping run, shells ringing from his helmet and shoulder pads as he sprinted into the teeth of the metal storm. He cared nothing for the danger, except to embrace it. This was what he had been created to do, and joy sang in his veins.
Not responding to intercept. All generators overloaded. That sneak attack caught us good and proper.
The battle was blood, and it was fire. This planet was such a place. Here, the traitors had sealed their revolt with an act of the greatest betrayal, and left behind the corpse of a world to mark the moment. It was a charnel house, a cooling ember thrown from the passing inferno. Nothing but death remained.